Alright, so this is going to be the video going over the review for the quiz December 6th. On Tuesday, excuse me. So, we're talking about imaginary numbers. Remember, I is an imaginary number, and that value is going to be the square root of -1. Now, if I have I squared, and I square anything with the square root just kind of cancels out. So, I squared is just -1. So these two things, this and this, are going to be copy and paste put on the test. So please make sure you know those facts at the absolute bare minimum. Now, when we do something like this, remember we're going to have this property that the square root of x is equal to the square root, or excuse me, the square root of -x is equal to the square root of x times I. So this is going to equal to the square root of 16 times I, and then we just evaluate the square root of 16. What basically we're doing is we're taking this negative on the inside and rewriting it as an I out back. So then we just evaluate the square root of 16, which is 4 multiplied by I. When we have anything in front, all that means is we're just going to then multiply what's in front at the end. So we could rewrite this negative as a -1, and then we're going to have the square root of -4, which is going to equal to the, or 4 times I, like this. And then we just keep on evaluating, so -1 times 2 times I, and -2I. For number 5, we're just going to have a 2 out front as opposed to this -1, but it's the same exact process. Square root of -49, so 2 square root of 49I, 2 times 7I, and then 14I. So all we're doing is we're just evaluating as we keep on going down. So here we have -5, the square root of -100, -5, the square root of 100I, so -5 times 10 times I, and -50I. So, easy enough. So those types of questions were definitely going to appear tomorrow on our quiz. When we're doing stuff like this, remember basically all we're doing is combining like terms. In this case, we don't have to distribute anything. We just got a 1 here, okay? We're not really distributing anything, so we just combine like terms. So we're going to combine a 3 and a 10, so that's going to get you 13. And then combine the 7I and the 9I, so that's going to give us 16I. Remember, we always have stuff in the a plus bi form of a complex number. So the real components first, and then the imaginary is second. When we have a negative in the middle, we are going to distribute. So we're going to need to put -1 here and then distribute these two. So let's rewrite this as 7 plus 3I. -1 times 1 is going to be -1, and then we're going to have -2I. And at this point, what we do is combine like terms again. So we're going to get 6 plus I, because we got 3I, -2I. We just get I. So, as we keep on moving down, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to distribute. So 8 plus 2I. We could rewrite this as -1. So we're going to have a -1 and then a plus 4I. As we keep on going, we just combine like terms. So 7 plus 6I. So we keep on going, keep going. In this case, all we're doing is distributing. When we have a number, you just multiply. So we're just going to have 27 plus 36I. And that is as simple as that. Keep on going down. This problem, once again, we're going to distribute first before we add. We don't add first. So let's distribute. So we're going to have -6 minus 6I plus 12I. And then we're combining like terms, get -6 plus 6I. And the next problem, things are getting a little bit different because we have an I that we are going to be distributing, but we're going to do it in the same process. So we're going to have 3I plus 12 I squared. So this term is 3i times 4i. We're going to get I squared plus 8. Plus 8, and then when we have this I squared, remember what the I squared is. That's going to equal to negative 1 plus 8. We combine like terms. Or we simplify here and now. We're just going to combine like terms and rearrange. So we're going to have negative 4 plus 3i, and that's our answer. We do the same thing here. So negative 4i plus, minus 2i squared plus 7i. I'm going to combine or replace this. So negative 4i minus 2 is negative 1, because remember, I squared is equal to negative 1 plus 7i. I'm going to have positive 2 minus, plus 3i from combining the 7i and the negative 4i. And then lastly, we're going to need a FOIL. This is going to be a bonus both today and or for tomorrow for the quiz, because we haven't done it in class, but we should already have these skills and the ability to go ahead and do something like this. So we're going to multiply our first, so that's 6, our outer, which is plus 9i, our inner, which is plus 8i, and our last, which is plus 12i squared. So combining like terms and plugging in for this, we're going to have 6 plus 17i plus 12 times negative 1. So that's going to be 6 plus 17i, or minus 12. So negative 6 plus 17i. So if you have questions, I'll be here before school, and I'll be here after school a little bit on Monday if you want to go ahead and review. Other than that, have a wonderful